excited to announce our next performer is San Antonio's own poet laureate, Andrea Vocab Sanderson. In March of 2020, Mayor Ron Nirenberg and the city of San Antonio announced that Sanderson would serve as San Antonio's 5th poet laureate. She has created a special piece just for tonight as we enjoy some of the incredible pieces of art from SAMA's collection of contemporary art. To the ground, soft and light, beautiful rounds, falling to the ground, falling to the ground, soft and light, beautiful rounds, falling to the ground. She carried an empty basket into the equinox, desire brimming around the wicker rim. She began to calmly collect, shifting to quickly clambering at the moist soil, searching for the rounds, hints of smooth and rigid acorns protruding from the ground. Faintly, she can hear the distinct sound of falling shells. So she traced the commotion to where they fell, one step at a time. Falling in line, she came to them. Each one savored in her grips as she grew more and more appreciative. Her eyes danced with delight for the delicate thing she treasured most. Her heart told her to relish every single one and hold it close. Her instincts told her to begin gathering every kernel of hope she could unearth, gathering to preserve everything of worth as adversity abounded. The faint noise became heavier as it resounded. Memories began to pound upon her mind as she inclined to each one. Memories of an easier time full of folly and fun. Memories of gathering communities and basking in warmer days. Times she was embraced by the sun outside with nothing masking her mouth or obstructing her gaze. She remembered touching friends and family as she traced this acorn maze. From zigzags on moist grass to the crisp leaves crumbling beneath her trek. She trotted, she jogged, she crawled, she leapt, she stepped, tiptoed, she clopped. She paused every time she found an acorn and held it in awe. So the mud cleaved to her skin, began soiling her skirt. The muck blobbed beneath her pretty polished nails. Debris flew into her hair. Gravel dug into the bend in her knees. Pebbles congregated the soles of her feet, lodging themselves in her heels. Grass and dried leaves lunged into her flesh as she knelt and dealt with the press. The dirt was on her dress, and she pressed. Dirt was on her chest, and she pressed. Dirt braided itself into the tresses of her hair, and she pressed. Stress and the pressure of dirt soiling her was so abrasive in nature, bonding to her body. Oddly, it masked her until it blended so well with her form that she could barely distinguish her normal self anymore. They poured, and they poured. The acorns just poured, just as she believed they would fall. She was careful to hasten and gather them all. Each morsel of hope, faith, sustenance to grip in these perilous times. And although the earth ripped into her palms, her determination never died. No matter the trials she faced through the seasons, the acorns remained at her side. They remained at her side. Falling, falling to the ground, soft and light, beautiful grounds. Falling, falling to the ground. Falling, falling to the ground, soft and light, beautiful grounds. Falling, falling to where they once told me the season change brings about a ballet of decay. Crisp amber leaves whirling and swirling about the concrete streets in the most vibrant commotion. So I listened to the crunching and cracking beneath the hurried feet, like the sound of teeth feverishly biting the bullet and swallowing a gunpowder kiss. You cannot miss the scent of harvest's last dying breath upon your neck. Such a bountiful shiver before the buds wither away. You could sway and soak up the majesty or mistake it for misery, but either way, the rush and stillness are symbolic for worlds beyond our comprehension. Does one always wonder what lies beyond the mystic dimension of death? The harvest is the sweetest prelude, the depth of decadence immeasurable by nature. We stand before the dearly departed and wave, regally juxtaposed to a somber sigh. Hold still for a moment and bar our hearts. Bind our hearts not to cry. Do not cry. Jade stole my range, left tears on my window pane, reflecting green flecks of disrespect in her eyes. Yeah, Jade stole my fame, left me with nothing save my name, dissecting my pride with emerald knives in her eyes. I didn't suspect she was a bone collector. She'll chip and chisel if you let her. The poison ivy is creeping into her smile. I didn't predict she'd be a vicious pretender. She'll hiss and she'll suspicion is riding on her minds. Jade eyes, epidemic of envy. Jade eyes, and everything she wants to be. Jade eyes, ooh, she ain't a friend of me, she just my enemy. Jade eyes, jealousy. Yeah. I got this ill feel of malcontent and ill will. I keep my eyes peeled, she look at me with steel grill. Mean mug, eyes bug like I can take your man. When she resolve her plan, blow toxins out her diaphragm. It's like she got the diagram of color-coded plots. She playing target practice where I stand and marks a spot. She wanna stop my shine and have her life in place with mine. But envious is crime, and girl, you must be out your mind. She thinks my life's a blog, it's curious and not a lie. Slip up and just one time I see the dagger at my spine. I'm dodging green blades, no acid rain on my parade. I see your plan, Jade, you're faking this all a charade. You're faking this all a charade. You're faking this all a charade.